Bam! 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 Let's go, Alexandre Dumas's The Count of Monte Cristo! The Count of Monte Cristo! The Count of Monte Cristo is brought to you by Sean Han and Alexandre Dumas in this video. Now, this video will basically split into 4 parts. Chapters 1 to 30, chapters 31 to 60, chapter 61 to 90, and 90 to 117. Yes, let's get this started with people. Firstly of all, we're gonna have to start talking about this part. Now, I'm gonna keep this up. Firstly, the whole book summary here, Dantes is a 19-year-old guy, and he's all like, I'm gonna be promoted, and he's all like, nice, I'm gonna marry the woman of my life, and I'm uncorrupted, meaning I'm an awesome and purposeless dude, and I have this letter, but I do not know what's inside of it, and so I am innocent, nice, let's go, and then suddenly they're all like, whoa, 3 people are like, we hate him, and 2 of them are like, let's put him in jail. And one person like, but I don't want to put him in jail, I just want nothing to happen to him, and none of this to affect me. So like, well, yeah, right. Yeah, see, we can send this. No, don't you know? Yeah, I didn't actually mean to. It's a jest. Hey, let's go get some more drinks, eh? And then the other guy's like, he's gone. Mail, ding ding. And Dante's, and the next day, in his betrothals in Dante's betrothal celebration, they're all guards suddenly come in. They're all like, where is Edmond Dantes? Me? You are under arrest. Why? You have a letter that is going to be sent to Paris. Yes, but why is that a crime? It's sent to a Bonapartist. He's a Bonapartist? I didn't know that. You did, because everyone knows that. Do you know that? Who's this guy? Well, most people know that, and you're part of that most people. And that happens, and they're all like, okay, we gotta free this guy. And then the third guy's like, I thought you threw away the note. I did. I thought you well, did you? No, I did not. Well, if you guys didn't do it, how is it so exact? One of you guys mailed it, didn't you? Well, don't tell them, because then you get in trouble too. Fine. And then the guy who's supposed to interrogate people are like, okay, Bonapartist. I'm not a Bonapartist. In fact, I'm not even a royalist. I'm just a French man who doesn't care who's ruling. Then how did you know this? Then why did you just go to Elba? It's my captain's orders. Want proof? Ask my crew. Fine. You can leave as soon as I read that letter that you're supposed to send to Paris. Okay, here, it's on your desk. My dad, he's a Bonapartist. And if everyone finds out he's a Bonapartist, then we're dead. Then I'm dead. I'll lose my career. I'll lose all my money. And so like, do not tell anyone about this letter. Okay? And then it's like, whatever, man, sure. I mean, if I tell anyone else about this letter, I'm probably gonna be dead anyway. And then Abby's like, okay, I'm burning the letter. Now, do not tell anyone about the letter, please! And he's all like, okay? And he's like, okay, I'm going to need to put you in prison for a short amount of time. Then I'll have to release you. Yay! Thank you! I will never, ever try to kill you again. Yeah, I'll do my best. Oh, God, Dad, why do you have to be in the way of everything? And that happens, and then suddenly he's all like, what the heck just happened? And then he's thrown into the dungeons because he's thought to be mad. Even though all he wants is just meet the governor, and he's all like, let me meet the governor. Well, you just guys mad, throw him in the dungeon. No, bonk. And then he meets Abbe Faria, number 27, and technically he's number 32, and he's all like, alright, I'll teach you math and science if you help me escape. Nice! Math, science, history, all has been taught, and now it's time to escape. Break! 4 years later, made a hole big enough for them to escape. They're just about to tunnel to the surface. And then, bam! This guy Abbe gets paralyzed. Oh no! Abbe is saved. Yay! He cannot move his right arm and right arm and leg. No, and that is terrible because now Abbe Faria cannot escape with them. And now, what's next? Dantes escapes by them making him sing to be Abby's dead body, and Abby is sleeping Dantes. And that happens, and they're all, alright, let's chuck him in the river. Beep! Boom! Cannonball! Ah! And he cuts the cannonball. He goes back up just enough to breathe some breath, and he runs, and then he goes to an island of smugglers. Bum bum bum! And now that they're smuggling, nice people, let's go ahead. And now that they're here, let's just go ahead and do everything you can to just, well, take revenge. But first, get a job. He gets a job. Realizes he's 33. Yeah, it's been 14. Yeah, 33, and just about to turn 34. It's all like, okay, nice people. Now I'm gonna go ahead to Monte Cristo Island. Do not follow me at all, because I have a family secret. Okay. He goes there. He's all like, the treasure. Finally, I am now the Count of Monte Cristo. I'll buy this island, and now I will rule supreme. Part 1 ended. Second part commencing now. Okay, I don't want these to dry out. Is it war? Yep. The Count of Monte Cristo, Part 2, Chapter 31 to 60. It basically goes out like this. He goes to Italy, finds a ship that's supposed to be sold to a British man, but he pays more money. So he gets the ship, and the Englishman is not going to get the ship until like 3 weeks after. So he's all like, yeah, I have enough time to build another one. And before that, he says, okay, by tomorrow, build a secret compartment here. And here they drop blueprints. Okay. He does that, and they're all like, nice! Time to set sail! Whee! He goes back to France, finds out what happens about Mercedes and the two stupid idiot little friends, and they're all like, time for revenge, people, because Abbe Faria taught him, well, the letter's recipient is the father of the interrogator, who's a Bonapartist, and the son is a royalist, and the royalist son's father is found to be a Bonapartist, and he will just lose his job. So yeah, and if he tells the king about this, then he will get a raise. I know that, so he will get immensely more money. And yeah, that's why he doesn't want you to come out of prison, because he thinks he knows all this, so that you will go ahead and act revenge on him. Well, he's certainly right. Thank you, Abbe. And now that happens, well, nothing else seems to happen. The third thing that seems to start happening, and he's all like, okay, what happened to Mondego? Ferdinand Mondego? He killed your father by starving him. That idiot! And then Cataruz is all like, I was drunk at the time. I don't really want to kill you. I didn't want to kill Nantes, okay, Abbe? Abbe, that's a good idea. And he turns himself into Abbe Busoni, for now. And he's like, okay, now, what are we gonna do? Let me turn myself into Sinbad the Sailor. It turns into Sinbad the Sailor, and he's all like, alright, now, here, Albert, because Albert is basically Mercedes' son, who's married now. And he's all like, alright, Albert, let's be friends, yay, but I cannot tell you where my treasure is. Good luck. That happens, and they're all like, okay, finally, well, at least this is going to be some sort of goodness. That happens, and everything is great. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay. And finally, and the next thing that happens is that Sinbad the Sailor turns into the Count of Monte Cristo. He visits Paris in exactly 3 months after he's met Albert officially in Rome. Yay! He saves Albert from Luigi Bambo, who turns out is an old friend. Yippee-ki-yay! And then Albert is all like, I am so grateful for you, Count. And then later, Albert is all like, the Count is the reason why my father is having his misfortunes in the stock market. I have to kill him to honor my father. Dishonors the Count. Yeah, I duel you. Blah, 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 blah. Beep, beep, beep. Says a lot of swear words about the Count. Yes, I will duel you. With swords or guns. Let the judge decide. He's all like, swords. But no, I want guns. Swords. Everyone says, no, I want guns. Swords. Fine, swords. Why do you want swords anyway? Fencing master. Our best fencing master were bested by this guy. What? That happens. They're all like, okay, 20 paces. Guns. Swords. No, guns. And that's final. Swords, 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 swords. Guns, 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 guns. And then you're like, guns. All right, fine, guns. And they're all like, all right, 3, 2, 1. And then Albert's all like, wait! And before that, Mercedes says, please do not kill my son. In fact, I don't care. I just want my son alive. And I will die. Fine, that's your choice. And Albert's all like, okay, before the duel, you know what? I give up. I found out about my father's true past and what he did to you. You have reason to revenge. And if you don't want to kill me, then I won't kill you. I'm just gonna abandon my dad. And my mom. She doesn't deserve me anymore. And he's all like, nice man, nice! Revenge number 1, over. Now, finally, next one. Part 3. Now, revenge on the second generation. This is pretty much how everything seems to go out. Mercedes and Albert all leave. So that's part 3 over. I actually did all of it all. And the 4th part now is ready. Timer starts now. Now, the Count of Monte Cristo is all like, alright now, suicide people, what are we going to do? Well, I think that you should give immunity to this girl because I feel like she's a victim. She's going to be the victim. Alright? Drink this! No, drink this. No. It's bitter. No. Drink more tomorrow. No. Yes. No. Yes, and that's final. Grandpa, do you say yes? That means yes. Alright, Grandpa, anything for you. Next day. Next day. Next day. Alright, now drink 2. What? Grandpa? Fine. And it goes on, and then like next day, next day, next day, next day, next day, next day, drink 3. Fine. And then the last day, 4. Are you serious? I'm just gonna upgrade the amount every 5 days? No, this is the maximum dose you can take per day. Yes. Ugh, this stuff is bitter. And this goes on, and then she's all like, alright, let's drink sugar water. Yeah, it's bitter. It tastes like those orange medicine. Did he trick me into drinking lots of it? I thought he said 4 drops was the maximum. No, I'm only drinking half of it. Then he goes visit Grandpa, and she's like, yeah, I'm a little dizzy, Grandpa, but it's okay. I'll be better. Nice. Alright, I'm so thirsty. Let's drink it, even though it's bitter. Oh, that's better. And then she goes back to Grandpa, and she's all like, hi, Grandpa. Yeah, I'm gonna great. I'm gonna go ahead and do like, and then she's unconscious. And then the unconscious stuff, and then she wakes up 4 days later. She's like, so that's what that bitter stuff was? Poison? Why were you trying to poison me, Grandpa? That means I wasn't. I built immunity for you. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you so much. Oh, that literally nothing else seems to happen. And finally, what happens last is that, Grandpa, I only have you to thank, so thank you. And finally, I have one more request. What is it? I love you. And that happens, and then she's all like, finally, it's over. Now I'm gonna drink this. Monte Cristo's orders, and she's dead. For real this time. And then the Monte Cristo finds out that, oh no, he killed his own son. I may have put this revenge a little too far. And so like, Philipford. Who is that? The Monte Cristo? I'm not Monte Cristo. You know me well. I do not know you, stranger. If you're not Monte Cristo, who are you? I am the guy you imprisoned. I am the guy who had the letter. I am the guy who you sacrificed in the name of your own stupid ambitions. My own happiness. Happiness is greater than ambitions if you haven't realized. But don't you feel any regret? Then Montantes! Yes. Are you here for revenge? Please do not kill me. I'm not gonna revenge. I've done too much revenge. I just want you to know this, so you'll live the rest of your life guilty. Vampa? Yes, sir. Give this guy a lot of food, and until he's full. Then let him go. I'm gonna go now. See ya. And that's basically where it ends. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you guys soon. And until next time, Shine out. Peace. Let's do this, people. Let's do this. Three, two, one. Clack, 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 clack.